What's up, everyone? I am back in California and I'm actually driving to my barbershop. Now, there's something that I haven't done in almost a month and a half, maybe even 2 months, and I haven't had a lineup. I haven't gotten my hair shaped up in a very long time. I don't know if you can see, but my hairline right now is pretty non-existent and I look pretty homeless, and that's not a good look. So I'm making the drive to my barber. It's about a 40-minute drive. Why am I driving 40 minutes? Well, it's because I trust this guy, and being in Orange County, there are not too many barbershops that are good enough to maintain this, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm headed there right now. I'm going to be traveling again for the next 2 weeks for my job, and I need to look professional, not unkempt. So that's why I'm making this drive. So just get one more look. Here is the before. Here is the non-hairline. It looks pretty horrible. And here is the after. I think that looks pretty good. So shout out to Mac. If you're ever in Anaheim and you need a haircut or a lineup or whatever, go to this place called A Unique Barbershop in Anaheim. Ask for Mac. He will hook you up. Tell him that Tristan sent you. I'm driving home now, so let's go ahead and get this video started. What's up, guys? Tristan here, and I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things you might already be doing to make your YouTube channel successful. So there is a very specific reason why I'm using this verbiage when it comes to this YouTube video, and it's because I've seen a lot of bigger YouTubes out there make videos on what you're doing wrong or what you're not doing, and to me that has kind of a negative connotation, and you might feel a little convicted by the end of the video. So I wanted to come at it at a different angle, a more positive angle, and give you guys these tips. You may already know some of them you may not know, and if you don't know any of them, you can take these tips and apply it to your channel to help it grow and to become more successful. Don't get me wrong, I am nowhere near successful on YouTube. I still have a 9-to-5 job, which I actually really love because it's a content creator job, and I only have 2,000 subscribers, but I did grow my channel from 0 to 2,000 between last May and now. And when I first started my channel, I didn't really have a guide or a mentor to tell me how to be successful on YouTube and how to grow my channel. So this is me giving you guys that head start that I didn't have at the very beginning. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first tip is that you want to upload your videos regularly. Uploading a video regularly is probably the most important thing on this list of 5 that I'm about to give you guys, and the reason that I say that is because you want your audience, you want people who subscribe to your channel to know exactly when to expect a video to be uploaded. For instance, if you choose to do a daily vlog and I subscribe to your channel, I expect to see a video every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way through Saturday, and then the week after that, and the week after that. Maybe you're not so ambitious and you want to do 3 videos a week. Maybe your schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I expect to see a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same thing for maybe twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday. I want to see a video on Tuesday and Thursday. Or like me, you can do an upload once a week because my work schedule is pretty heavy and I only have time to do 1 video a week. I upload my videos every single Sunday. So whatever you choose to do, when you make that schedule, make sure you do your best to stick to that. Now, I do understand that life isn't perfect and things happen. Sometimes you get a little too busy or there's an emergency or something happens, life happens, and you're not able to stick to your upload schedule. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But something that you can do to still help retain your audience is maybe just let them know. For instance, in my case, sometimes I get burnt out and I don't want to upload a video for 2 weeks and I take 2 weeks off. So I make that decision, and in the last video I upload before that break, I let people know, hey, I'm not going to be uploading for 2-3 weeks because X, Y, and Z. Just let your audience know, and that way they can expect you to be back after a certain time. And that does it for this first tip. Now on to number 2. Now, this second tip is pretty self-explanatory, but it is something that I didn't really do when I first started uploading my videos on YouTube, and that's the fact that you need to interact with your audience. Now, this simple thing can drastically affect your YouTube channel in a good way, and I didn't really understand this after my first year on YouTube. People were commenting my videos, complimenting them, asking questions, giving me constructive criticism. I would read them, but I wouldn't respond, and I felt like that's why I wasn't really retaining subscribers to my channel, I would upload a video and people would comment here and there, giving me compliments, maybe giving me constructive criticism or asking me questions, and I never really answered them like I probably should have. And I'm pretty positive that this is the reason my subscriber count didn't really grow my first year on YouTube. The thing is, at this point, I really believe that you need to respond to these comments because you want to create a sense of community with your channel. If people love your content, they're going to want to interact with you, and if they leave a comment and you comment back, that's going to keep them coming back to watch your videos, and that's how your subscriber count is going to grow. It's even more meaningful if they have a question and you answer that question for them. Now, of course, not every comment on your videos is going to be positive. You are going to have your trollers out there, you're going to have your haters out there, and to be honest, I tend to ignore those, but if there's a way I can flip it on them in a positive way, I'll go ahead and respond to that comment. Otherwise, I just ignore it. So with all that said, let's go on to the third tip. Now, this tip right here is probably my favorite out of the bunch, and that's finding your niche. Again, this is something that I didn't really understand after a year on YouTube until one video I upload just completely took off. When I started my YouTube channel a little over a year ago, I believe it was April of 2017, I was pretty heavy on the Casey Neistat daily vlog train. I started watching his videos 2 years prior, and it got to a point to where I was like, you know what, I can do the same thing. Maybe not daily, but I can at least create something once a week. So that's when I went to Best Buy. I bought myself a Sony a6000. I did have a Nikon D800, but Nikon's not really good with video in my opinion. And that's when I started doing my weekly vlogs. Now, for a whole year, it was like a day in the life type of thing, kind of like what Casey did, until January of 2018. January of this year, I got onto Moment lenses. And if you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Moment lenses. That's besides the point. But I flew to Denver. I had all 4 lenses at this point, and I did a video on why you should be using Moment lenses and Filmic Pro, and I uploaded the video. I didn't really think anything of it. So just like any other video, I uploaded this video on YouTube and kind of forgot about it for a while until a couple weeks later I looked at the analytics and my mind was kind of blown. I think after the first 2 weeks, that video had over 10,000 views already, and by the end of the month it was at 50,000 views. Side note, I think the video, it has slowed down since then, but I know I cracked 80,000 with that video a couple weeks ago, and I'm pretty happy about that. But like I said, besides the point. After getting over the initial shock at how fast this video took off, I kind of took a step back and something clicked in my head. I did this video on photo and film gear. Maybe I should continue doing videos geared towards that direction, and that's when I found my niche. The reason that's important, photo and video obviously is something that I'm interested in, and if I know I'm interested in it, there's probably a ton of other people out there who have the same interests, and so when they come across your videos, that's going to strike a chord with them, and that's again how your audience is going to grow. Now, if you're all over the place with your videos, people may not flock to your channel right away because, say for instance, you do one video on photo and video, then you do another video on surfing. Those two are completely opposite I guess topics, and your viewer might be a little confused and they might leave your channel because you're not talking consistently about one subject. Now, I don't want to feel like you're limiting yourself, but again, it's something that's going to help you. If you find your niche, maybe you get to a point to where your YouTube channel is so popular, every now and then you can go out and go surf or whatever, or make an adventure vlog, kind of like Peter McKinnon does. He's one of my video inspirations. He does mostly tutorials, but he also is very good at storytelling, mostly about coffee and his travels. His vlog is just completely amazing outside of photo and video tutorials. So like I said, find your niche first. That's the most important thing. And once your channel gets big enough and once people get comfortable with watching your channel, maybe you can change and do something else that people will still be interested in. I hope all that made sense. I'm gonna go to number 4 now. I feel like I'm backtracking a little bit, but I did tell you guys just a couple of minutes ago that when I first started my YouTube channel, I was very heavy into watching Casey Neistat's vlogs, and for the first year, my videos directly reflected that, to the point to where I got called a Casey Neistat wannabe at one point, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but then I took it with a grain of salt after that, and I just kept on producing content. So as a YouTuber and a content creator, I think it's very important that you define your own style to the point to where you stand out from everyone else in your own unique way. But it's also important to grab inspiration from other content creators and other YouTubers out there. For instance, my top 5 YouTubers right now, obviously Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, Sarah Dietschy, Fun for Louie. I'm gonna throw in some more. John Hill, Caleb and Niles from Moment. I love watching those videos. I love watching their channels. And what I do, I like to pick apart their styles and kind of throw them into a bucket and mix that bucket up a little bit and see how I can throw my own style in there and still be able to stand out and be unique in my own way. These people are extremely creative, and of course you don't want to copy their ideas verbatim because people on the internet will call you out on it, and it's very discouraging. So I would suggest watch a ton of YouTube channels, diversify your subscriptions to these YouTube channels. Pick apart each channel, see what you like in these channels, see what these people do that you like, do that same thing. But again, just put them all into a pot, blend it up a little bit, throw your own flair into it and see what you can come up with. And hopefully you can stand out from the competition, I guess, or other YouTube channels. This is yet again something that I just didn't understand at first, and people would call me out on copying Peter or Casey, and it did hurt a little bit, but at that point it made me realize, okay, maybe I do something different. Maybe I can still grab from their videos just a little bit here and there and do something different. And people are starting to notice that now. People are saying that my videos are a lot better and they don't see Peter and Casey in my videos. I've gotten a couple of comments like that, believe it or not. But on to number 5. Last but not least, this is the final tip of the day, and I lied. This is the biggest one out of the 5, and it's to have fun making your YouTube videos. Now, the reason I say that is because it will get to a point, and this has happened to me a couple times. It will get to a point to where you're uploading consistently and you're staying on your schedule, but you're feeling burnt out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking a step back for a little bit and just putting down the camera and just living life, and just to kind of take a break from creating videos. Because the thing is if you keep creating and you're getting tired of it, but you continue to do it, you're gonna burn yourself out and you're not gonna love it anymore, and you're probably gonna regret doing that. So I would say do as much as you can to stay in love with it. And something else, this kind of affected me way back in, I guess it was February, after the whole Logan Paul incident and channels were demonetized. My channel was one of the ones that got demonetized. A lot of people were pissed off, but they didn't see the bigger picture, and I feel like a lot of those people were only in it for the money. Now, take a step back to last April when I first started my YouTube channel. My goal wasn't to get paid from YouTube. That was maybe the furthest thing from my mind. I did it because I loved it. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I was pretty upset when my channel got demonetized, but I did remember that I'm not in it for the money. If you're in it for the money, you're in this for the wrong reason, because that's not true passion, that's not true love. So yes, my channel got demonetized, but it got to a point to where I got my analytics all the way up and I broke those barriers, and now my channel is monetized again. But that's just getting paid for creating content on YouTube. For me, is a byproduct, because I absolutely love doing this. I love sharing my knowledge with you guys. I love sharing my life with you guys. So again, it's fun for me, and just do everything in your power to make sure it's still fun, that it's still something that you love doing. And if it's not, that's fine. You can find something else to do. But for me personally, I have so much fun making these videos. I have so much fun interacting and talking to you guys, and that's pretty much it for that. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope that it came off pretty genuine. I hope that my passion and my joy still comes off in a lot of my videos. So with all that said, you guys, hit that like button if you like this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. I upload every Sunday, unless I need a break. I upload every Sunday, and I vlog about, I do tech videos, I do travel videos, I do daily, not daily vlogs, but like a day in the life type of vlogs, all kinds of crazy adventures. I'm rambling at this point, so I'm just gonna go. Football starts tomorrow, or today's Sunday, so I'm probably watching football right now as we speak. So fly Eagles fly, we beat the Falcons, can't wait till next week. I'm out of here, guys. This is Tristan Irvin. Follow my social media, it's in the next clip. Peace.